Hello everybody, my name is David Scheuer with StockerFinance, and today we're going to talk about the best ways to learn about Number one, books. So reading books is just a great way, in my opinion, one of the best ways to learn about investing and saving, etc. So I have three of my top picks here for books that I think everyone should read. And The Intelligent Investor, The Millionaire Next Door, and Security Analysis are all very well known. Especially if you're an investor or a trader of any type, you definitely know at least two of these books. And I'm just gonna kind of briefly, summarize all of them here. So The Intelligent Investor, it's a Benjamin Graham book. Warren Buffett recommends it. And Benjamin Graham, if you don't know who that is, he's a very famous investor. He's Warren Buffett's mentor and teacher. And yeah, he's just a great writer. His books just have so much knowledge in them. It's awesome. And if you want to really learn about investing and getting into it, then you have to read these. These are must reads. Now, The Millionaire Next Door is a much more simple book. It's not necessarily about investing, but it's more about saving, budgeting, and I guess, yeah, it does have investing in it and that sort of stuff, and kind of, I guess, the different ways people spend their money and etc. And it's just a great book, in my opinion, that I think everyone should read. Even if you're not an investor or a trader or anything, you should just read this book. It's great for you just learn a lot in it, and it's really interesting. Security Analysis, another Benjamin Graham book here. This is this is an older book, but I would say it's very technical. Same with The Intelligent Investor, but this one seems to be a little more technical in my opinion. I think just because it's older, and if you're really getting into, you want to work on Wall Street or something like that, then you got to read this. But I do have to admit, you're probably going to have to look up some words and look up some terms while you're reading it. But that's not a bad thing. You do learn a lot that way. All right, let's get into the next one. Number two, jumping right into it. So right off the bat, I'm just going to say this can be a little risky, obviously, because if you're just jumping into it knowing nothing, you can, and you're just going to go invest your money and you lose it all, well, yeah, there you go. That's why it's risky. Anyways, so why I say jumping right into it can be good is because for people who are really hands-on learners and don't learn by reading or watching people do it or listening, then just jumping right into it and just kind of exploring the platforms and it really, just researching the companies on their own and just kind of doing it your own way, that's just a great way to do it, in my opinion. And also you learn from experience. Maybe you invest in something and you lose money and you say, oh no, all right, I know I did that wrong. I made a very bad choice there. To see what I can do next time. And so that's why I say this is risky, because obviously if you don't know what you're doing, then you can lose a lot. But if you're this type of learner, then it's great. And if you're looking to day trade, in my opinion, this is a great way to start, because day trading is a lot, I would say, of just kind of, numbers and graphs and things like that. So you really can just put your money in an account, like let's say, for example, Robinhood, that app and stuff, and you can just put your money into there and then start trading. And so it's a great way to just jump right into it. And so if you're this type of learner, I say this is great for you. If you're not, then I would definitely, do your research before just jumping right into it. All right, number three, school. So this is kind of a dumb one here, but it's obvious. So obviously if you're, not, past school and already and stuff, then going to school and just doing it the old-fashioned way is a great way to learn about investing and finance. Obviously I have two very prestigious schools here, but if if you just want to go learn more and just, if you have the money to take a class, I would say do it. It's a great way to learn a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Number four, courses. So right off the bat, I'm going to say be careful. If you watch this channel, you'll know that I'm not a big fan of these paid courses, and that's why I recommend free courses. So for example, Khan Academy, Investopedia, Investing 101, Wall Street Survivor, etc. All great websites and courses to learn about finance. And a lot of these are surprising, like Khan Academy, you probably didn't know that they even had this on there, but they do, and it's really great to learn from them. In my opinion, I've actually watched a few videos there. They're very well done. They know what they're talking about, and you can learn every different type of trade, every different type of investment, every different type of whatever. Just the list goes on. They have a video for everything. It's awesome. And you learn more than just about investing. You also learn about credit cards, how they work, how banking works, more than just the basics of investing and trading. All right, so I did say be careful, and this is because there's a lot of courses out there that cost a lot of money, and these guys are known to be gurus. And I do have to admit, there are some good ones out there, but there are some scammy ones out there that are pumping and dumping and are not very good. So just make sure, if you're going to pay for a course, make sure you do your research, look at reviews, make sure you look at their YouTube channel if they have one. A lot of these guys have YouTube channels, and make sure they're legit and that you're going to get your money's worth out of them. because a lot of these are very expensive, and you want to make sure that if you're going to do that, you're going to actually benefit from it, and hopefully make a return on that investment in a sense, because you're going to learn more and be able to make more in the market. All right. Number 5, YouTube. Woo! Great way to learn the basics. Just honestly, Googling and watching YouTube videos, in my opinion, is a great basic way to just learn about investing and the basics of everything. And it can help you learn about companies to invest in as well. For example, if you don't know that much about Samsung or Apple, but you really want to learn more about them because you've heard some things and you're thinking that their stock price might go up and you want to invest some money in them, but you're not really sure, well, just watching some YouTube videos about products that are coming out or reviews or whatever, you can learn a lot about the companies through YouTube and Google. And this is just a great way to learn more in-depth about these companies. And yeah, that's just my opinion, but yeah. All right, so there's many great finance channels as well. Chris Dunn TV, he's a great guy over there. Go check him out. I'll throw a link in the description or something somewhere here probably. And yeah, he's a great guy over there, great channel. There's a lot of great finance channels out there, and there are a lot of, type guru guys that show off a lot of their stuff, and they're okay, they're not bad. A lot of those are day traders. Timothy Sykes, for one, he actually does give you some pretty good tips and some examples there, but he also does show off a little bit, and that's all right. It's some inspiration, I guess. All right, so also it makes it more interesting to learn about. In my opinion, watching YouTube videos is a little more interesting than reading a book or, reading this giant article on the screen. And YouTube videos also take less time normally. You can learn more in one, 2-minute video than you can, sitting and reading an article that's, 3 pages long or 10 pages long or whatever. So yeah, that's just my opinion. All right, next thing here. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Comment your thoughts below if you thought this video was helpful, or if you have ways that you like to learn, or if you're currently in school or something, tell me how it's going. Tell me what it's like. And yeah, go ahead and leave a like, by the way. That would be really nice. All right, anyways, so check out these videos too. I think you'll find them helpful and interesting, and make sure to subscribe, and peace out.